Hakuna matata, my country people. Latona big salute for us today. You feel call me Michael, call me Congo Saman. This morning time, it don't bad for Jakiri. Now I nagu na toriso, it shows you one kitu, it don't dey na way, there is struggle na the rapping and rapping for putting for mutual for that side. After fire where he cash for government bilingual high school for that side for Jakiri. This morning time, so use the command, go for schools and begin work a bit picking and the threatening picking they go back for house. They send Kitu plenty for that side. They go take time for calm down the population. One gendarme man, he don't always sleep straight like roll. So when he come back for bringing all this story, they will take happen for that side. They will take una too. Go to that side for Batibo, for Binsi, for talk about woman for between 35 and 40 years is one move belly according to how doctor they talk for the Madam Macy he must have for that side for Yaoundé. He died for inside house stay. He nearly started rotting before they go broke out movie die. But so we'll take una to go for that side for Batibo for talk about this trouble will go on for it. Then after we'll take una show una road them for Sabongari, Ntaba road. Even talk about how road they can cut for that side where water you flood. You don't take side for cover put the house and for that side we'll take una to work about small area. Then we'll take una to show una this image for some people for inside the where they take side they contribute small to say this so they must build cultural house for talk about how for make sure semi culture disappear for inside this one. After we'll go Kribi talk about trouble where they go on to for that side for Kribi we'll chapter for Kongosa, for that side for market and even hospital so put it don't die for us a bit when the doctor didn't do 5 hour bed no book you need to show say something that happen for that side. You feel call me Michael, call me Kongosa man. As I come back we'll enter for inside to read proper. As I did not to for this afternoon, so for talk about trouble where they go on for that side for Jakiri where Kitu they don't flop left and right. Army would be they don't take side so cover the whole Jakiri for talk about so on use the way they come out they mask their eyes the way if you take time so recognize them begin enter for school by school. They flop picking then the beat picking say they go back for their houses. They send Kitu them for that side. They go take side for bring down peace for that side. Now I did not gonna tell you some one gendarme will come for that side for company for Kumbu, he go down for Jakiri, they don't take side, so shoot you one bullet, no when a bullet or they beating a bit time, we don't allow carry night die, but for go down for mutual way, trouble take side before that side, they struggle for today. Today when a country Sunday for that side for Northwest so control, wait till they take side so for go on, but we'll show you the come back for newscast for 4 o'clock for bring make unamona not we don't really go on for that side for Jakiri this morning time, or we'll show bring even the image tomorrow. This one an image for this school where he make up before this trouble. After all the series of burning of schools, they will go on for us for Northwest. Saturday night about 8:30 p.m. Government bilingual high school it take fire as I take una two Koroko and so even though that Saturday night na serious gunshot and this gunshot then start now for Saturday night way Kitu then go for that side the population they will come up for take side me the hell for lost the fire even though me the instant start fire na gunshot them for airway some people the instant take side run before the school take side burn as I take una two Koroko and so all man the one that say me wait it happen way the gunshot the hook of that fire SK they be seen at the border they come for burn the fire they shoot them oh now wait it happen. But no man is not sleep till like roller that Saturday. Now only this today, so one man alas die for that side for Jakiri this morning child of the year. So by any day, Mojo asked one madam for that side for government bilingual high school for Jakiri. Make it tell wait it takes time happen before school he born so.
8:30 in the night, my neighbor called me and said that GBH Jakiri is on flame. So I decided to run down to see what is happening. When I reached here, the flame was seriously on the administrative block of the GPH Jakiri. Everything was burning down. People were there trying to carry water to quench the fire, but the fire was resisting. We struggled there, we were carrying water. Part of the administrative block, it got burned. Everything burned down. Papers, computers, everything burned down. And
So Mr. Patrick when a geo for us for Jakiri, which he go tell we concerning this palava burning of school, even though the struggle for getting in contact would ye this afternoon for say make it take talk to it go on now. We'll never get them, but hope this thing go better for saying Mr. Patrick really tell which it go on for that side for Jakiri. But press button Master Donald make we getting way he go tell for palava this burning of school for Northwest.
Well, it is really unfortunate what happened in GHS Jakiri, because administration has taken enough measures, security measures, to ensure that all institutions are secured. And I think GHS Jakiri is one of those institutions that we'll be visiting on a daily basis. And what has happened, we went and saw the scene and it was really, really disappointing. But one to think that the population has to do a lot to give us information. The neighbors who are around the institutions have something to say. The guards who were in school have something to say. And I think if all these people can gather their information and deliver to administration, we can go a long way to see what we can do to rescue this situation.
Newscast for 4 o'clock. Muna take side no voting way to go on for that side for Jakiri. So control now gonna to read this time around. Master Donald press button. Take we go to that side for Binsi for Batibowe woman for between 35 and 40 years. It takes time so solo a birth certificate for that side for some kind terrible way. No money they understand we equally master for that side for your own. So oh my belly the bite, oh my belly the bite, my belly the bite. They don't take side no thing way to go on with your belly. Where he master now call him and say go for house, go see what will happen with Mama Mercy for that side where they go. They want to take side Chakara and they discuss the phone, they ring in the pick and they broke door. They discuss say he don't die, we he sleep for cheer for that side for Batibo. But after we docking they come for that side, can't take side chuk small injection. They discover say this so Mama Mercy if they struggle now for duty for move belly before this kind of thing happen. All man the one that say wait if he calls woman for this kind of age, you know, na Mama for that side go he get some proprietor for one of some snack for that side for Batibo they call and Dubai. Wait if because he struggle for move better before he allows so solo na best certificate so for that side for Batibo for Binsi. Any idea don't know what come back with that image for after so for take side. Talk about this wonderful and they can't make people sleep, they don't die for cheers. So all man say, don't know beg. Just take time to go for before for talk about this wonderful and terrible woman solo he bet certificate, but thanks to doctor them before they will finish it. So that belly will be the crime, so he don't take some more tablet. We control for Nactory take side this time around, we'll take una goat and this time around for Ntaba Sabongari Road. In fact, press button young boy. Ntaba Sabongari Road, it don't be that one way. Motor when you walk out for inside mud push motor even for transport carry chop for bring am for Sabongari before they will buy am sell and they will come buy am bring am for big town like Douala Yaounde Bafus and for take title for supply chop for that side road better no do dey at all with the crisis. So if minister of public work no even know say Ntaba Purende but at least wait till mayor they do. So on case they get caterpillar they are working for people workers struggle see how motor the inside valley Ben Sikin self Okada they push and for say me if it takes settle for worker pass for inside this one so for talk about from Taba to Sabongari so on side step na water flood don't take side cover some other area one some other place because she don't struggle for wash clothes sometimes they even feel so picking away the clothes for even clothes for farm see now bridge that water that is the bridge where they build and the bridge there like that's for tomato for semi motor cross it no be easy at all. Don't I bring with the other video me compare the text to see how motor they can pass now for inside serious water all man they can cross Pikino mami or all man they pass here motor they can stand a motor stand on top bridge so bad for on top bridge now for cross they show say no you get for pass so stand up so and you get for match fire. It means a small motor, you know if you come on Tabago Sabongari, we chapter for flood for that side and see how the inhabitants so they see. Sit down there for the other side, water don't take us to cover. You can see the bridge where they beat up, the bridge now don't turn is small for that side. They even feel say for go farm, some people just prevent only for she don't and they chop they even spot for farm with this water with this flood, it really destroys. See how they say come small mass fire now. And you know if you come for that side, you can't take so pass for that side, even you didn't have to 4-wheel drive for 6 days. So Daba Sabongari Road, people that think we go up now for mix for go for that side and for struggle for 6 days. So inhabitants for that side, the population too, they feel struggle to live for better because we no dey for them at all. So now it's going to take us forward and small so me comprehend see how motor is spread, you see the deafness, how water deep wey motor dey take us for pass for inside. But anyway, they will show you the comeback tomorrow for newscast for 4 o'clock so for talk about all this one there. We come for that side. Come for that side for as the new church for that side where electric pole it fall on top taxi man he come by yesterday Sunday say this so one can drop people there for church. Don't ask you get the email for us side so for Pamenda for as the new church so we motor wait he fall this electric pole he fall for us side so broke taxi all my churches so this palaver and you pose the for jingle. Why they don't fit start make pose and when a hanger? Why they don't fit make pose the angalva for put every day in day out they on them move money say and you so of the take una to koro SC all man really complain but they complain they like say so you need to change nothing but they pose they still continue they fall on top people that hate they fall on top taxi last time fall for your own so on top some private car this one and Bamenda tomorrow go be na Babusam after tomorrow go be na this other side will show you the come back so for take time when I know how this people see the tax man now for go work even if you work you want call on your period they will say so now Sunday let's go to work for Sunday where you don't do it in that post in the fall but time when they post them before call they tell them my poor corner has the come for the hotel no worry they will go fall that time they go run come for that side for can't take time for see how they go arrange and what should they come back for take time when I know this why it happen for that side Donado carry we go to for that side for Kribi this time around for talk about carry we go to for Kribi the central hospital for that side where trouble we go for that side where Congo said don't you work outside even or to inside the cost which it don't really happen for Kribi. Say some nurse, some doctor say you don't die for Kribi. They carry and put on mortuary. Some woman come for born with the picking for that side. They not even take care for you. So they alas die for that side where the picking alas so die. But doctor they would net for that side the same. Now can use the word yes. For you go up Kribi for market from Kormita. Now only say oh here and fan came more for Kribi picking don't die. But they say no one picking you never sleep straight like ruler for Wasapita for register. They should say no man never die and register should say so only one woman where he come a born picking for that side and the picking come off and so the doubt who said it to come back Donald. Make we more here for one of the midwives and for that side waiting the Congosa you don't cost them for them.
On a reçu ce jour-là une seule femme qui arrivait à 18h, donc la veille de la rumeur. Elle a accouché à 18h15. Bon, nous avons dormi jusqu'au matin, nous n'avons plus eu d'accouchement. Donc, et la maman était là avec son bébé, vu que quand tu accouches, tu dois faire 48 heures avant de partir d'un accouchement normal. Le matin, elle était avec son bébé, elle a même pris son bébé, là maintenant la vaccination. Parce que ici, quand tu accouches, après, tu peux faire vacciner nos bébés. Si c'est un jour de vaccination, bien sûr. Mais
may we hear from big doctor for that side go talk which really be the cause for this kind of Congosa way it bring down the credibility for the hospital.
Opportunité de rapporter un peu l'éclaircie. En fait, ce que moi je connais du dossier, je pense que c'est depuis vendredi passé dernier. Et j'ai été interpellé par ces rumeurs par la surveillante générale même de l'hôpital. On était dans une réunion d'évaluation quelque part. Alors elle est descendue sur les lieux, nous sommes descendus sur les lieux. Et je me suis fortement impliqué déjà pour savoir est-ce que nous avons une infirmière qui est décédée. Et dans nos archives, nous n'avons pas réalisé qu'on avait une infirmière qui est décédée dans le district.
We come back for Texas or talk, but Mojo remain for that side for Kribi, land for that side for market for Kormitagwe, trouble waiting for that side for Palava, the commission where they don't take side or send and say me go take time for do waiting for company and for see how they go balance business for that side. This morning time, all shop them, all market them, the whole market they lock, they say they not feel they open. Why the other brother their own shop then they open because they get for be united for talk about how come to you Ben, you don't allow move big note for that side put and say so make all man you do say all work we go on they don't suspend the work until this commission where chef there you don't put and say this so they get 2 weeks for saying they give name for all business people and for no pay they will put up and pay the way their plate will be affected time when market be born for that side so when they build market they think to say if market is born how fire for some business people for that side waiting make and before they don't open their shop there this morning time.
J'ai trouvé le commerçant sur place. Après, il y a une dame là qui s'appelle Eugénie. Elle est venue dire que tout le monde doit aller chez le délégué. Donc, à l'heure où nous sommes, tous les commerçants de Néo se trouvent chez le délégué.
Est-ce qu'on les a défendus?
Non, on va aller, peut-être arriver là-bas, ils vont trouver la solution de leur position de vente. Non?
Now, so another year for that side, so for creep before talk about trouble for market from kilometer. Since we shifted, if you go for that side, they don't allow now to move any man, they knock it on to the government delegate. It like say they need to work in collaboration because government delegate is struggle for see how Palava urban disorder get for disappear, but it shows this so now instead urban disorder way, it will create time for that side so control. Control the knock on a this time around Macedonado. Take we go time for some people for that side for Bunabe the way they be struggle, hold their baby no with their fun too. It become for this, they say this so they been a power that fundraising where they be struggle. Say after the small hall where they get out, they don't feel build and since they don't struggle now for build big hall for see how they will buy make land. Let's go get the image for that side for Bunabedi for talk about some people the way they struggle for do their own thing. So at least any village where they for any big town, you must get the one they concentrate their own meeting place, they play the fish, they hold their cultural event, they hold their Nungame for that side for Texas. Don't let's go get the image for that side for Bunabedi for talk about how the thing takes happen for that side for Cassian, so where the Texas so manage and for do their own better work. So don't now it takes happen for chapter for this one. So for talk about this trouble happen. Any idea? As when I see how when the evening is start for better way, the people that come with time with a funny enter for inside president take microphone chakara to say when I come good. But when I get for no say as we come for so thing will come for take side say so move put hand for inside pocket because anything culture we get for more support and for take side be say so make them move and even now 10 franc come on because the project they say we get that target of 5 million even artists they come for that side after come they can't sing for them they say they get for so go move money way fun even take side waiting he give for parents they didn't give you so now for them it take time you go find money they talk so it be a thing for enjoyment and enjoyment so that target where they be talk only say me they find money for plot other present say so I go give 20 bags cement I go give 30 bags they talk so culture and thing where they don't give ever forget that even though some man for inside Cameroon they be talk so some people that outside and they better one at least try for show say they so them too the day so inside this country and they bring out all their traditional dance there anyone down woman they can't dance their own man picking they bring their own all man happy for us they fun laugh to take anyone not really wonderful and tell can say people they don't come up for village since 10-20 years but you still remember culture like say they be dinner for village for that side with all the arts where they take such for bring up for that side way fun to say no this one so it really be happy and it go hope for CCD so meeting and turn back to normal for inside country for northwest and south also for talk about all the one and so they talk about this thing so but any idea don't make we move here thing way fun for somewhere you go tell we concerning the trouble the way they go on for northwest and southwest and which you think about culture for inside country.
For any reason on earth, we come together, we do things in a very special way. I am so delighted and appreciative to God for organizing ourselves this much to raise the funds for a new hall. We want to make a hall that resembles the Star Village somewhere, and what the Douala people have done today is showing that there is some seriousness as concerning the fundraising. The beginning of it, we were going to have the plot that they are looking for and start the building already. So I am very happy. The population of somewhere, they are part of the Northwest and they are part of the crisis. Notwithstanding, I am advising my people not to be too active into it, and up to now they have not really been that actively participating in the crisis, but they are part of the crisis. What I will instead tell the government is that if they need the English speaking, they should use them. If they don't need the English speaking, they should leave them. Because there is no way and the English speaking Cameroonians will ever be happy the way they are being treated today. They are a very active population. They want to be part of it, part of everything that is happening in Cameroon. They feel neglected and they should be used. Give them the challenges and you see them live up to it. I have asked my people to send the children to school. The children have played their part already, and today we can't continue to waste our children. Education is one of the key things for humanity.
Nothing with the front of song what that Jakara Tori for that side for more hear from their president whether they saw their target. President for some what people them whether they saw their target, they don't allow us achieve and so for talk about this Nugama way it takes time to go on for that side for Cancer Hotel for Bunabiri.
Because at this point, this juncture, they will not still talking about plot. But you yourself, you don't take part, and you see, we only talk about cement, which means we already passed the level of plot, and now we then have the level of cement. And you never ever talk about cement where you know I already go in for plot. So they don't already believe, say, with which way you don't see, and the series of chairpersons who will get at this occasion, and which way they go on right now, all the preparation, everything with my executive body, which will the taxes we don't put that in place, will succeed. And I think by the end of the day, we will make our people take a different step as our fund on top. And some will be in a star village, always be star village wherever we be. So I think as I stand here in double capacity, be the Sokongwa community president in Douala by name Deka, and I equally be the Ngemba president Douala. We get to do with 17 villages from Northwest.
Now, so the government takes side so happen for that side where any idea people with all the sad news they will come back into it happen for inside country to read the long by time the short. Donado, you don't say Donado don't prepare we say after they been a church service some pastor then try for 6 days so they tell them they didn't ever dance. Would father them. But they did dance. No me now never go dance on that clothes even for church. They chakara to them na on the Pentecostal churches them with full God for the way they take that so dance for that even them say they feel enjoy better dance. More will take the dance before one can conclude. No, I laugh, oh boy. Pastor no fit dance, father no fit dance. No talk say father be dance, me to the go left, the go right. You try my own. You fit dance your own too so. You need courage. Any idea countryman that the small story that will take side gather for that today that we will show the camera for newscast for 4 o'clock for take side this trouble way to go on for that side for Jackie Remo arranger with even some Gonde, some Mr. Chi where they be killing for that side for Bamenda so will come back with the image then tomorrow I will see struggle for cook to for better way thanks to hands where image we will get down for that side for Bamenda so we'll bring one other one tomorrow with all the touring for better way. If you call me Michael, call me Congo Saman. Tomorrow, another day, we will come back with better story.